Hey Stampers, welcome to another Stamp with Amy K video. Today I'm going to show you a few items that I got in my pre-order from the 2016 Stampin' Up! Occasions catalog. Those of us that went to the onstage events worldwide got to order from a select group of items before the regular pre-ordering begins, so I have a few goodies to show you already. Thought I'd start by showing you this is the cover of the new Occasions catalog. I can't open it up and show you what's inside, but you can take a peek at the cover and see quite a few beautiful items that will be for sale very soon. By the way, this catalog ordering begins on January 5th, along with Sale-a-bration, and I'll show you that brochure in just a minute. So let's get rolling. The first thing I wanted to show you was the Bloomin' Love Suite. This is a beautiful stamp set. It also has a matching die. I'll show you in a second. It's a photopolymer set, so you can see where you're stamping at. It's nice for two-step stamping and that sort of thing. This is the matching Thinlits die that goes with it. It's the Bloomin' Heart Thinlits die, and it cuts just beautifully. You can take a peek here. We got to play with it a little bit when we were at the meeting, so got to do a little stamping. This is on some designer paper, so thought I'd let you take a peek at that. There are also little flowers in here as well, and the flowers coordinate with the holes in here, so you can actually stamp and die cut flowers and have them fill in the holes, or you can do like we did in the sample and just stamp on it. So I thought that was pretty neat. Then there is a new embellishment kit, which has got some beautiful items in it. Love these little sequins. It's got some paper clips with rose red dot or bows on them. These are really pretty little enamel dots, but they're glittery. I'm not sure if you can see those, but that is Blushing Bride glitter enamel dots, which is really cool. Then there's some beautiful Blushing Bride satin ribbon, and as well as a little bit of pearl trim, which is kind of a neat thing to see too. Then there are some foil die-cut hearts, as well as some wooden die-cut hearts, and those are really cool. I can't wait to start using this kit. So hopefully there'll be lots of fun things to use in there. A couple of papers that are in this same suite. I don't know how well you can see this, but this is the new Blushing Bride glimmer paper, and it's absolutely beautiful. So make some wonderful Valentine and even spring cards, so can't wait to use some of that. And then there is a new designer series paper stack called Love Blossoms. So I thought I'd flip through here quick and show you a couple of, or some of the patterns out of here. Some of them are a little bit more bold, some of them are a little bit more subtle, which is kind of nice to have a little selection of both. So I'll set that aside and move right along to the next stack of things. This is the Going Global set of items. This is the new stamp set. Again, it's a red rubber this time around, and it coordinates with quite a few of the punches that we have. This image coordinates with a 1-inch circle punch. This one coordinates with a 2-inch circle punch. This one, when we were playing with it, doing some samples at the event, we also punched this with a 2-inch circle punch. It does cut a little bit of the edge off, but you can still pretty well see the image. And then there's a new banner die that actually, but there was an image in the set that I just showed you. This set stamp also matches the new banner die that we have coming up in the upcoming catalog. To go with the Going Global, there is a really cool new World Traveler embossing folder. We played with this when we were there and actually used it as a stamp, inked up the inside of it and used it as a stamp. But this is going to make some great cards. I can't wait to start playing with this set of embossing folders and stamps. And then there's a pack of designer paper with some really neat images in it. Love the marbled look, and then there are a bunch of maps So that's it for that set of items. We did also create a card, or a card front, I guess I should say, when we were at the meeting. So this is what we made. Again, we used the embossing folder as a stamp and stamped it on the background of the paper. Did a couple of the new designer papers, did a little stamping with it, and again punched this out with the 2-inch circle punch. The next set of items, I think, well, for the moment, are my very favorite items in the catalog. We'll see how long that lasts. This is the Botanical Bloom stamp set. And I love this set. This is designed for 2-step stamping. So you've got the images that match each other. So you can stamp one in one color and then stamp another one over the top of it. So again, these coordinate, and then all the flower centers will coordinate with your different flower images on here too. And again, they've made it really easy for us. This is a photopolymer stamp. And this is in a bundle with this fantastic set of dies. I love this and can't wait to start using this one on some cards. This one's going to make some really excellent borders, and it'll just be fun to play with. This one I'll show you actually. It's really neat how it does it. It kind of cuts and lifts the inside of the flower out, so we can take a peek at that in just a second with the sample that I've got. But this is a huge stamp and die set. And then on top of that, in this bundle, it also includes designer series paper. So it's actually a bundle of all 3 items, and it's 12 by 12 designer series paper pack. So that we've got some tropical images, and then just a little more subtle flower images, more tropical flowers. What's neat about these is that your stamp set actually matches perfectly with the images in here. So if you want to add a little more dimension and color to your paper, you can actually take the stamps and use them for stamping on these images in here, the leaf images and the flower centers. This leaf image actually worked perfectly with these, so that was something we found out was really cool and loved the way that it looked, and you'll be able to see it here in a second on my sample. Some pretty flowers, and again, the centers of these you can stamp on with your stamped images here. So you've got the flower centers, and you can stamp it on here. Oh, one more thing I want to show you in here. These are the Botanical Garden Jewel embellishments. These are very pretty. I don't know how well you can see them again, but they've got a real sparkly center on them, and they're so cool. I just love them. Again, can't wait to start using these on some projects soon. So here is the sample that we made, and again, you can see on here, this is the die cut flower, and it's actually cut out in the center but still attached, so that was really cool. Another die cut flower we layered over the top of it, and then we did another die cut and some stamping here. And then these are the images that I was telling you about that you can stamp over the top with the flowers and the leaves, so that was definitely very cool. Happy about that sample as well. The one last set of items that I was able to pick up are the Party Wishes stamp set, which has got a matching punch set, and the punch matches the little cupcake, the candle, and the balloon. There's a little string for the balloon, like the birthday cake image, and the neat sentiments with this one. One thing that's nice about these little punches is, I'm not sure how well you can see it on the video, but the image that's stamped is quite a bit bigger than the punch, so you don't have to worry quite so much about getting things lined up perfectly. Basically, as long as you've got it in there and it's solid coverage, you can go ahead and punch, so there's plenty of extra space around the stamped image, which is definitely handy for somebody like me that can't seem to punch anything straight. In this set of items, there's also a really neat embossing folder. You probably see the picture a little bit better. This one is called the confetti embossing folder, and it fits perfectly around the cake image, as well as your birthday sentiments in here. So this one will definitely be a fun embossing folder to ink up and play with. And then there is some twine that matches the set of designer paper that I'll be showing you in just a second, but there's some new baker's twine, and it's a double pack with mint macaron and melon mambo and black for your colors in this one. I'm going to go ahead and set these aside while I pull out your designer paper stack, and you can take a look at that. This one is nice because it's actually 4 sheets, 12 by 12 sheets of each of these designer papers, so that's definitely very handy if you're going to be making multiple birthday cards, birthday invitations, that type of thing. So that is definitely very handy to have. And again, it's a great big pack of paper. It's like the big designer paper stacks. And then here's a sample that we made. Just a happy birthday. Stamped it in mint macaron, and then a little bit of crushed curry and melon mambo. Put it on some designer paper. Here's the new twine that's wrapped around it, so hopefully you can see that pretty well. And then these are the little images that we punched and put on dimensionals, so super easy, and I like the way that turned out. Last thing that I have for you is just a couple of stamp sets that I have that I don't necessarily have all the pieces and things that go with them. This one is, again, a great photopolymer stamp set. It's designed for two-step stamping. You'll notice that the images coordinate with one another. So again, you can do this in one color and this in a different color. The thank you fits on here and on here, and the sweetest fits on here and on here as well. And we've got lots of leaf images, and there's a cherry image and all sorts of neat things that go with this one. And then we have the Happy Home stamp set. This one is a red rubber, and you'll probably recognize that looks a bit like one of the stamps that's in the holiday catalog. And yes, you are correct. It does match the Hearth and Home Thinlits die set. So I'm very excited about that. So the die set is carrying over into this catalog. So you'll be able to purchase this in a bundle with the die if you don't happen to have that die already. Or you can purchase the stamp set obviously individually as well. So I did want to let you know that it is available as a bundle, so if you don't happen to have it already. This stamp set is called Grateful Bunch, and again, it's photopolymer. Got some really neat images in here. There's a matching punch that can be purchased in a bundle with this one. This lace border is really pretty stamped. I love this image as well, like the sentiments, and love the font in here. So again, looking forward to playing with this one. And then the final stamp set that I have for you is the new Host stamp set. And this one, I love the sentiments in it. Thanks a whole punch, I thought was pretty funny. And then the crafters don't lie, they embellish. That's probably my favorite sentiment of all time. So it did make me laugh. So hopefully you like that. Again, it's available in the red rubber, and it's either a wood mount or clear mount, and I happen to get the clear mount version. So that's it for my pre-order. Hopefully you enjoyed taking a peek at the items. Also wanted to remind you, Sale-a-bration starts January 5th and runs through March 31st. Give you a second to take a look at the cover on that as well. Unfortunately, I can't open it up and show you the inside of it right now, but hopefully you can get some good ideas of what's inside it by taking a peek at the front cover of it. This catalog, this brochure along with the Occasions catalog will be coming out in the mail to you very soon. If you're a customer of mine, I've already got you entered into the system, and we'll get the catalogs out to you. If you're not a customer of mine but would like to be, stop by my blog and fill out the form, and I will be happy to send you copies of the catalogs. That's it for today. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Stop by my blog, www.stampwithamyk.com, for more Stampin' Up! Project ideas, and I will be featuring some of these new products very soon. Thanks so much for watching.